Guys, sad to say this. It's about 8 in the morning here in Elm Creek, and it hurts me to say this, but we're moving. Today is the day that we are moving. Now, obviously, this place looks like a mess. My truck is sitting here, my Ford's over there. This place is a mess, yes, I know. We're not leaving this place for good. We will be coming back maybe in the future, but Chris for now is going to be running the place. I trust him enough at this point. But you guys are going to get to find out where we're moving. But I need to pick the things that I'm going to be taking with me. Because, yeah, I don't know what's up with the Ranger's suspension right now. But I know for sure there's one thing upstairs that I'm definitely taking. And it's the literal only thing upstairs, I believe. Yeah, it's the only thing up here, and it's this behemoth. Because I can't not take this with me. This is the one vehicle that just has to come. Now, obviously, it's not coming on a trailer because it's way too big. It'll be coming, it'll be getting delivered by someone. I have a guy coming to deliver it. Or I have a guy who's coming to pick it up and he will deliver it for me. But, so I'm gonna just have this kind of sitting out over here for a bit, and then the guy will deliver it. Hopefully in the next episode for the new dealership, we will have that bad boy there. But I have to pick what I'm taking with me. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk into the garage. And we're going to look at those few little sacred things that are going to be coming with me. Now, I know that all the 6x6 Can-Ams are not here due to me losing all my mods a while back. Promise you that they will be back and better than ever in the next dealership. I feel like the one thing that has to come with us is the Mustang. The Mustang has been with us since basically day one. If you go back to the first ever Elm Creek dealership video, I believe it was there. This guy, it feels inevitable that it has to come. I have to pick one lifted truck though to really take with me. This is Novus's truck. I basically kind of own it now because he doesn't work for me anymore. He has went and made his own dealership with my cousin again. My cousin and him still work at Possibly Lifted. Or no, that's his father that I'm talking about. But my shop hand, my Mick Novus Jr. made his own dealership, taking over his father's job. I believe he did it in Nebraska, and my cousin went to go work with him because Mick Novus, the actual Mick Novus, closed down Possibly Lifted originally. I'm not getting into this. I'll give you guys a full explanation on that later on. But the reason why we're going to do this bright and early in the morning is because, well, we're leaving, and it's like a 10-hour drive to get there. I forgot about these two over here completely. I feel like the one thing that we kind of have to take with us is this Any Level. This thing is like the backbone of this world, of this dealership. And this Ford is obviously coming with us because this is what's going to be towing everything. But let me see if I could maybe get a bigger trailer because there's no way I'm going to be fitting everything that I want to on this PJ. But I'm going to load the few things up that I'm going to be taking with me. Is anything in that tan shed? I don't believe anything was. Because I believe what was stored in there was the trailers. This guy I feel like just has to come. But like the thing is though is like it's kind of hard to like decide if I'm wanting to take this because obviously I have very limited space And I feel like if I had to take anything, it should be my actual personal truck. But that's obviously going to be getting delivered there, because that's one of the more important things. I believe the first thing I made at this new redesigned dealership was the Raptor. And the Raptor seems like a great pick to take. So I think this is going to be the first thing that I'm not having to be forced to take. So let's pull this bad boy out. Dude, this thing purrs like a beast. Also, guys, happy late Memorial Day. I'm filming this the day after Memorial Day. But, yeah, happy Memorial Day. We got the One Nation Under God flag. Part of my language, though. We got the American flag on the side of this baby. And then I can't... Oh, yeah, I remember that. We're not showing that on camera. Yeah. I'm not showing you guys what that actually says. It's also a pew-pew as well. Alright. Can the good old Ford handle her? Oh, she can handle her like a beast. You know what? That Mustang is actually going to end up being delivered, I believe, because that thing, the behemoth of a camper, because for now that's what I'm going to be living in when I go there, because I have not built a house there yet. One thing that I didn't really like about this dealership was that my house was right here. Now, it's nice for when I need to just wake up in the morning and come to the building and, like, get all the stuff up. But at the same time, it leaves my house wide open. Everybody knows where I live. Like, right by the road, right where that shed is, like, right where this entire huge, massive building is. It's not a good idea, so I'm thinking next time in the new dealership area, I'm going to be putting my house separate. But, got the Raptor on there, so Mustang's getting delivered along with the Ford. Actually, I believe basically all the Fords are getting delivered, other than the Ranger in there. And I believe the Any Level is going to also be getting delivered. Because the Any Level is kind of going to help draw attention. I don't know if we want to take the Ranger with us. This thing's perked kind of bad because I was taking it out for a drive a few days ago. But, I mean, it seems kind of inevitable. Oh. Seems kind of necessary that this thing comes with us on this journey. Now, I believe I have 2 semi-trucks rented. And I know that one of them is taking this bad boy and the Mustang. And then I know the other one is taking the Any Level, but I could shove another thing on with it. And then I could take one other thing on mine. So I'm thinking... this is a really hard pick, guys. I want to take this thing, but this would need its own entire trailer, I believe. Because it's just so big. I might have to take the Ranger, boys. Also, I don't know why, but this thing has 2 fuel tank cap thingies. I believe one is for, like, a, fuel tank that I've put in this toolbox. But I never noticed that until now, by the way, guys. And this was like one of the second builds I ever made here. But I'm gonna have this thing. I'm thinking, so I'm gonna have this guy delivered with the Any Level, and that leaves me with about 5 vehicles, I believe, that I could take. All I know is that I'm not taking that Dodge with me. The Dodge has no use for me. Oh yeah, that thing. Oh, we're having glitches here. But that thing isn't getting delivered by a semi-truck. It's getting driven by... Actually, I believe it's getting driven by Chris. He's going to drive it there, and then he's going to get a rental all the way back here. So that thing is going to be taking something else. I have the option to bring this guy on my trailer, but we have one option. Then we have two options. Oh, my marking spray. That guy right there is one of the options. Or I could bring the Ranger. The GMC cannot come, sadly, because it has the ADAC, and the ADAC and it come as a package, unless I rent an entirely new semi to get it delivered there. But I'm not taking everything with me. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm thinking... This is a really hard decision, guys. So, everything that's getting delivered by semi-truck is going to be delivered a day or two after I get there. Because obviously I'm getting there today. Whereas they are getting there later on. This is a really hard decision to make. I'm stuck between, really what I'm stuck between on taking with me is this bad boy, because it's been with us literally since me and Novus worked here. Since me and the old Novus, the adult Novus, worked here. And then when we moved to Nebraska, that's when it kind of went away. But this thing feels like it just has to come with us. But at the same time, the K50 is, I believe, the second newest vehicle. The newest vehicle is that Ram Power Wagon. But that thing is right now in service. And I might actually end up selling it because the Power Wagon is too much to handle. There's nothing that I really have for it of use. I don't need another vehicle here. But I'm thinking, you know what? I can't leave it. This is the hardest decision I've made in my life, but it has to be this thing. This thing even has a Wyoming wrap on it, and we've kept it. This is a Wyoming wrap that we have put on this. Cause this truck was, we couldn't get another wrap for it. Oh, this thing might not fit. Oh. Well, can't knock it till you tried it. Oh yeah, those ramps are being annoying. Alright, well, oh. Alright, guys. Wait, is there a hitch on the back of this thing? Alright, I'm thinking of the Big Texas. Alright, I at least have to wash this thing before we go there. Because this thing is flippin' filthy. I haven't washed that thing in like forever. But it's time, guys. It's time to say goodbye to the place that we all know and love, which is the Elm Creek dealership. Also, that camper's staying there. It's going to be sold. Basically, everything that stays back is going to stay here at the dealer, other than, like, that thing. That thing's going to be, like, the only thing that gets sold. Can't believe I'm saying goodbye. Now, like I've said, it's not going to be goodbye forever. We might come back here maybe in the past, in the future. I don't know why I said the past. I just hit my flagpole. I am literally the best driver in the flippin' world. But so I'm going to list off the things that are being delivered. So we have the Ford Ranger, Ford any level, my Mustang, in my personal truck, and then we have that big super lifted camper F-750. I believe it's the Earthwormer. I keep forgetting what it's called. So that's 5 things being delivered. And then we have the 3 things that I have here. This bad boy, and then those 2 right there. Actually, you know what? Wait. I don't need the Mustang, because first of all, in the new town, I'm going to be buying a new Mustang. But I might as well take the Mustang with me because it's kind of like a historical memory, if you really think about it. But I think it's time to go, boys. say goodbye for a while, Elm Creek. I hated you and loved you at the same time. Wait, before we go, gotta fuel up, because I'm basically empty. Refuel here. How much did I spend? $47! Dude, fuel prices have gotten pretty high. Alright, guys. Driving off. And most likely, never to see Elm Creek and this beauty again. Oh, tree got in my way of my drone shot. Jeez, people. Alright, guys. Oh. See you guys when we're there. Alright, guys. We're back. Give it a second. Game's loading in. We're here. We've made it now. As you can see, we're at Casey's, which means we're in County Line. We have moved here to County Line. And there's the dealership, baby. Now, I know that you could already see that one of those buildings says EXP Customs on it. It's probably gonna be like that until I can figure out how to fix it, maybe, potentially, but we made it. Also, guys, if some of the customizations on these vehicles are a bit different, it's because obviously we went to an entirely different map and I could not remember the exact customizations because all of these vehicles were made months ago. In fact, the Raptor was literally the first vehicle I made, and that was like 4 months ago, I think. But as I said, none of the stuff has been delivered yet. My house has not been made, so I'm kind of just going to be like living in this building. But I'm going to give you guys a quick tour, so I don't need to give you guys a tour of that building because you already know what it is. But I do need to give you a tour of this. This is, oh, I forgot where the door was on this. But this is our new, this is the new, drum roll please, new power sports shop. We have Tina. She's right now looking at some papers. We got coffee. Change the world, start with coffee. And then we got the toilet. 5 stars, would poop here again. That's what I love about this building. And then here is where we sell parts. This is our parts store you can buy online, as you can see here. And then we got another computer here. But look at all these parts and wheels, rims, tires, all the good stuff. That's just right here. We also have a printer as well. I think that's the most exciting thing, or the filing cabinet. But we also have a vending machine and a fridge over here. We got a microwave, all that. This is our service bay. This is where we have the stuff sit. If we have like an overflow in here, we will have it sit here maybe. But this is my favorite part. This is where we're going to be doing every single vehicle, no matter if it's for the power sports shop or if it's for the main shop. This is where we're doing every single vehicle from now on. We have the paint booth right there. As you can see, it's just normal blue paint booth. We got all the paints for the paint booth. We have our designs in case if we want to make a wrap. And then we have all of this amazing art on the walls. And we have flags here. We have Hooker headers, Fox. I believe that says Edelbrock. Stooge Raceway, iconic upgrades. Great modders, shout out to them. EXP Customs, they're the people who made this building. And then we have Rebellion Racing, if you guys remember Rebellion Customs. That's where that came from. K&N filter charging equipped. And then we got NOS. We got Flowmaster, the exhaust technology company. Holly Performance Products Inc. I'm giving them all basically like promotions here. But not promotions, like I'm promoting them, yeah, basically. This is for like big semi trucks. This would probably be what we would use if I needed to work on the camper. We have these 2 red lifts here, as you saw back at Rebellion Customs. I believe those are the lifts, actually. These are the lifts that we had at Rebellion Customs. This is to lift it up. I don't believe you can widen it. These lifts you cannot widen, but you can lift them up still. This one, I believe, is the wider one. This is the more narrow one. But obviously this one would probably be more for ATVs. These lifts over here, these ones are for like ATVs. As you can see, they're not super, they're basically just jacks. But you can't really use them on actual vehicles. So you kind of would put like an ATV on here. Maybe over here you would put an ATV on this too. But we have a big door for the big vehicles, and then we have a small door for the smaller vehicles, like quads and all that. I think that's really kind of it for this area. We have a window so that we could put parts over here. We have tons of equipment in here just scattered around everywhere. We have a toolbox basically at every single lift. There's a toolbox. We're not going to go through there. I keep trying to go through there. And then this is the showroom where we will have all of our quads and everything. And then we got a TV here in case if you're waiting. We've got all of these murals. I love them so much. But, yeah, that's basically that building. But, I'll see you guys in the next video. And we also, guys, before I end the video, hopefully in the next few days, maybe a few weeks, we will have a sign over there saying Bunsen Designs on it with our logo. Now, the logo might be changed eventually because right now it's not the best logo. But for now, it's staying how she is. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. And hopefully all the vehicles will be there. In the next video, all the vehicles will be here that have been delivered. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.